Hello, and welcome to another video. Today I have for you 6 boxes of the Halo Legacy Collection Upper Deck boxes. Cards. And first we'll start with this box. Pack number 1 starts us off with Cat, Master Chief from Halo 2. I'll show the backs. Now we got a story so far from Halo Combat Evolved. There's the back. Halo 3's story so far. Halo 5 Guardian's story so far. A Spartan Ops of Prophet of Truth. We got Sergeant Johnson. And George Noble 5. Okay, guess it wasn't as freed up as I thought it was. Here's pack number 2. Starting off with the Prophet of Truth from Halo 3. The Master Chief from Halo 5 Guardians. Story so far from Halo 4. Story so far from Halo Wars. Story so far from Halo Wars 2. An Overshield for the Hunter from Halo Reach. Chuck Locke from Halo Infinite. And the Arbiter from Halo Wars. Arbiter Repo Morimai. Alright. Pack number 3 from this box. And we start with Decamus from Halo Wars 2. Dutch from ODST. Story so far from Halo 2. Story so far from Halo 3. I believe a new story so far from Halo Infinite. A Great Journey variant of the story so far from Combat Evolved. Cortana from Combat Evolved. And Professor Anders from Halo Wars 2. Alright, first we start with a Promethean Knight. Then Harbinger. Then a story so far from Halo 2. Story so far from Halo 5 Guardians, which is also a new one. A new story so far from Halo Reach. An active camo of the Master Chief from Halo 3. The Arbiter from Halo 3. And the Librarian from Halo 4. Alright, first we start with Alice from Halo Wars. Then we go to Kelly from Halo 5 Guardians. Then a new one for Halo Reach of a story so far. Another new story so far card. A Halo Infinite story so far. A Spartan Ops Romeo card. An Elite from Combat Evolved. And Captain Veronica Dare from ODST. And Romeo was also from ODST. Let's just get the Spartan Ops there. Alright, Prophet of Truth from Halo 2. Romeo from ODST. A new ODST card, I believe, for story so far. Another new story card for Halo Wars 2. Another story so far from Guardians, but I believe we've seen this one before. A new weapon drop. The Brute from Halo 3 ODST. And Cortana from Guardians. Alright, first we start with Captain Lasky from Halo 4, Chief from Infinite, story so far from Combat Evolved, story so far from Halo 3, story so far from Infinite, a Spartan Ops story so far from Halo Wars, and this is a new one as well. Commander Miranda Keyes from Halo 3, and a Brute Chieftain also from Halo 3. Right, box number 2. And with box number 2, we start off with Mickey from Halo 3 ODST, a new character. Then we got Halsey from Halo Reach. A story so far from Halo Infinite. Story so far from ODST. Story so far from Halo Wars 2. And it looks like the first pack we opened from box number 2 has the active camo of Professor Anders from Halo Wars. Then we got Commander Miranda Keyes and the Brute Chieftain from Halo 3. Next pack, we start with Spartan Locke from Halo 5 Guardians. Then from Halo 2 Anniversary, the Heretic Leader, or Sise Rifumi. Story so far from Halo 5 Guardians. Story so far from Combat Evolved. Story so far from Halo 3. Got another member of Blue Team, Linda, and a Spartan Ops rarity. Yep, the Destroyer from Halo Wars 2. And Tartarus from Halo 2 Anniversary. I don't know why I was trying to say Infinite there. Probably a tongue-tied. Don't know. Probably from all the times I've been saying Halo this video. Right. Our next Halo pack starts with The Flood from Combat Evolved. Next we've got from Halo Infinite, Fernando Esperanza. Story so far from Halo Infinite. Story so far from Halo Reach. Story so far from Halo Wars. Another weapon drop of the Covenant Carbine. Cortana from Halo 4. And Morgan Kinsano from Halo Wars 2. Alright, first we start with Captain James Cutter from Halo Wars 2. Then Cat Noble 2 from Halo Reach. Then we got Story So Far from Halo 4. Story So Far from Halo 2. Story So Far from Halo 4. Ooh, a new one from Halo Reach at Spartan Ops Rarity. A Story So Far, where they are attacked by the Zealots. Then Prophet of Regret from Halo Wars 2, from Halo 2 Anniversary. Then the Didact from Halo 4. Then we got Master Chief from Halo 2 Anniversary. Prophet of Regret from Halo 3. Story So Far from Halo Wars 2. Story So Far from Halo 3 ODST. Another story so far from ODST. And we got the final Prophet, Prophet of Mercy, in Spartan Ops rarity. Then we got Spartan Buck from Halo 5 Guardians, and the Prophet of Regret from Halo Wars 2. Alright, first we start with Master Chief from Halo 5 Guardians. Then Decimus from Halo Wars 2. Then we got the story so far from Halo Wars. Another story so far from Halo Combat Evolved. Halo 3 story so far. A story so far from Halo Wars 2, and it's an Overshield rarity. Captain Keyes from Combat Evolved. And then Jaga Rumina from Halo Infinite. Next pack before we get to the next box. Alright, first we start off with Dutch. Then the Promethean Knight. Dutch is from Halo ODST, because I forgot to show the back of him. Halo 4 for the Promethean Knight. Story so far for Halo Infinite. Story so far for Halo 2 Anniversary. Story so far for Halo Wars. The Librarian on the Great Journey rarity. Cortana from Halo 3. And Carter, Noble 1 from Halo Reach. Next box, next pack. First we start with Spartan Locke. Then the Heretic Leader again. Sisa Rifumi from Halo 2 Anniversary, and Locke was from Halo 5 Guardians. Next is Story So Far from Combat Evolved. Story So Far from Halo 3. This one is The Way the World Ends. I should probably start reading the back of those, but you only have those hot thoughts sometimes. Halo 5 Guardians. Survival Mode again. Halo Wars 2. Let Vola with Spartan Ops rarity. Carter, Noble 1 from Halo Reach. And Atriox from Halo Wars 2. A new one. Alright, first we start with Captain Cutter from Halo Wars. Then we got Cat from Halo 2. Noble 2 from Halo Reach. Sorry. I believe a new one for Halo 2 Anniversary. What you have your Arbiter do. This is not a new one. This is a duplicate. Story so far from Halo 3. Out of Darkness. Halo Infinite story so far, The Weapon. Halo 3 story so far, with Spartan Ops Rarity, Installation 00. The Hunter from Combat Evolved. And ODST, Edward Buck from Halo 3 ODST. Alright, first we start with Harbinger from Infinite, Alice from Halo Wars, story so far, Not So Random Slip Space Trajectory, Halo 3, Devils, Monsters, story so far from Halo Infinite, The Tower and the Conservatory, an active camo of Captain James Cutter from Halo Wars, Master Chief from Combat Evolved, and Captain Del Rio from Halo 4. And first we start with Dutch from ODST, then the Promethean Knight from Halo 4, then the story for so far from ODST, Improvised Escape Plan, story so far from Halo Wars 2, Something Has Happened, story so far from Halo 5 Guardians, Hunter and Hunted, a new one from Halo Wars 2 at the Great Journey Rarity, Awakening the Nightmare, Bassus from Halo Infinite, and the Arbiter Thel Vetami from Halo 2 Anniversary. Next pack. We have received in this pack Master Chief from Halo 5 Guardians, Decamus from Halo Wars 2, story so far from Halo Reach, Objective Survive, story so far from Halo 4, The Librarian, story so far from Halo Infinite, The Silent Auditorium and a Final Farewell, Dr. Catherine Halsey Overshield from Halo 4, Master Chief from Halo 3, and Emil, Noble 4 from Halo Reach. I believe now for Noble Team, we just need, unless my memory is wrong, just June and Noble 6. First we got Master Chief from Halo 2 Anniversary, Prophet of Truth from Halo 3, story so far from Halo 2 Anniversary, Failsafe Protocol, story so far from Guardians, The Warden and the Guardian, story so far from Halo Reach, The Good Doctor, Serena from Halo Wars 1 at Spartan Ops Rarity, We got Jerome from Halo Wars 2. The last member we needed for Red Team. And Fred from Halo 5 Guardians. The last member we needed for Blue Team. Last pack of this box before we get to the next one. First we start with the Flood from Halo Combat Evolved. Then we got Fernando Esperanza from Halo Infinite. We got Story So Far from Halo 4. The Composer Unleashed. Story So Far from Halo Wars. Awakening the Fleet, which I don't believe is a new card for this video series. Story So Far from Halo Wars 2. Installation 09. A Weapon Drop. The Incineration Cannon. One of the 4-player co-op from Halo 3 Elite, Uzi Taham. And a Brute Chieftain from Halo 3 ODST. Alright, next box. Alright, and first card we got is Intho Srom. Kept trying to put a P there when there wasn't one. This was the other co-op character from the 4-player co-op from Halo 3. Then we got the Grunt from Halo Reach. Then we got A Story So Far from Halo 3 ODST. Love at Long Range. Story So Far from Halo 4 UNSC Infinity. Story So Far from Halo Infinite. House of Reckoning. Then we got Master Chief from Halo 4 at Spartan Ops Rarity. Captain Keys from Combat Evolved. And Giga Rumina from Infinite. Alright, first we start with Spartan Tanaka from Halo 5 Guardians. Then we got Master Chief from Halo 4. Story So Far from Halo 2, Don't Make a Girl Promise. Story So Far from Halo 3, Full Contact Safari. Story So Far from Halo 2, Halo Wars 2, which is Enduring Conviction. Ooh, then we got an overshield of the Halo Reach Story So Far, Objective Survive. Then we got Cortana from Halo 3, the Noble One from Halo Reach. Alright, first we got a Grunt Miner from Halo Combat Evolved. And we got from Halo Infinite, Halo Wars 2, Pavium. And then Story So Far from Halo Reach, The Package. Story So Far from Halo 3, Halo Reborn. Story So Far from Halo Infinite, Warship Gabrakun. Oh, we've got our first duplicate, The Great Journey of the Librarian. Atriox from Halo Infinite. And from Halo 3, Uzi Taham. Up next we got Sergeant Forge from Halo Wars 2. Terminus from Halo Infinite. Or Treminus. Story so far from Halo 2 Anniversary. To give the Covenant back their bomb. Story from Halo Wars 2. No, just Wars. I misread the S as a 2. My fault. Itrin Harborage. Story so far from Halo 5 Guardians. Rescue. The active camo is from Halo Wars 2 of Letvuria. Then we got the Brute Chieftain from ODST. And the Hunter from Combat Evolved. Next page, or next pack, not next page, it's a page. We've got from Halo Wars 1, Jerome. Then we got Linda from Halo 5 Guardians. Combat Evolved, story so far, 343, Guilty Spark, Monitor of Installation 04. Then we got from Halo 3, The Way the World Ends. From Halo 5 Guardians, Survival Mode again. And we got from Combat Evolved, the Grunt Miner, but in Spartan Ops variant. Edward Buck from ODST. And Jerome from Halo Wars 2. Alright, first we start with the Prophet of Mercy. Then we got the Gravemind from Halo 2 Anniversary. Then we got a story so far, The Composer Unleashed from Halo 4. Then we got story so far, Awakening the Fleet from Halo Wars. From Halo Wars 2, we've got Installation 09. And we got another ship, the Saber from Halo Reach. Another War Machines. Then we got Fred from Halo 5 Guardians. Then we got the Master Chief from Halo 3. Then we got Commander Sarah Palmer from Halo 4. Then we got the Weapon from Halo Infinite. We got the story so far, Halo 2 Anniversary. What would you have your Arbiter do? Halo 3, Out of Darkness. Halo Infinite, The Weapon. And from Halo 3, a new one I believe, we trade one villain for another, Spartan Ops variant. Emil from Halo Reach. And Basius from Infinite. Alright, here is the second to last box. So far, from each box, you've gotten one guaranteed active camo. Alright, first we start with Spartan Vale from Halo 5 Guardians. Then we start with another, and next is another co-op character, Intho Suradum from Halo 3. Story so far from Halo Wars, Burning Sunshine, Combat Evolved, The Captain's Keys, Halo 3, Installation 00, Spartan Ops Rarity Fred from Halo 5, the Erdidact from Halo 4, and Spartan Edward Buck from Halo 5 Guardians. Alright, first we start with the Grunt from Halo Reach. Then we got Spartan Tanaka from Halo 5 Guardians, Holly Tanaka. The Harbinger and the Reformation from Halo Infinite. The Changing of the Guard from Halo 2. For some reason, my Cortana chip redemption was scratched off. I'll check and see if that's still valid. Then Prophet of Regret from Halo Wars. Then Captain Jacob Keyes from Combat Evolved. Master Chief from Halo 4. Grunt Miner from Combat Evolved. A New Foe from Halo Wars 2. The Cold Protocol from Combat Evolved. Requiem from Halo 4. Lasky and Great Journey Rarity from Halo 4. Giga Rumina from Halo Infinite, and Cortana from Halo 3. Pavium from Halo Wars 2. Sergeant Forge from Halo Wars. A Necessary Sacrifice from Halo Wars. Wake Up Buttercup from Halo 3 ODST. My Way to Hell's Highway from Halo 3 ODST. Tartarus as the active camo. Carter from Halo Reach. And Atriox from Halo Wars 2. Alright, first we start with Vorius from Halo Wars 2. Cortana from Halo 2 Anniversary. Story so far from Halo Infinite. The Tower and the Conservatory. Story so far from Reach. Recon. Story so far from Halo Wars 2. If they want war, we'll give them more. Jerome from Halo Wars 2 with Spartan Ops Rarity. Brute Chieftain from Halo 3. And Yep Yep from Halo Wars 2. Alright, we've got June from Halo Reach. Iscurum from Halo Infinite. Story so far from Halo 4. No Sir, Halo 3 Anniversary, Halo 2 Anniversary, that is another Halo, Halo 4 Rampancy, The Shadow of Intent, War Machine, Tartarus from Halo 2, and Cortana from Halo 4. Now we got Professor Anders from Halo Wars, a new one, 343 Guilty Spark from Combat Evolved. Story so far, Evacuation Plan from Halo Wars 2. Story so far from Halo 3 ODST. You know the music, time to dance. Story so far from Halo 3 ODST, The Ninth Circle. Halo Wars 2, Evacuation Plan, Spartan Ops Rarity. Then we got Morgan Kinsano from Halo Wars 2. And The Prophet of Regret from Halo 2 Anniversary. Last box of the video. And potentially last video for these for a while, until the stores that I got these from restock. First we start with The Flood from Combat Evolved. Then Fernando from Halo Infinite. And then a new story so far from Halo Reach. Headhunted. New story so far from Halo Wars. Kidnapped. Another story so far from Infinite. Atriox defeats the Master Chief. Vorius from Halo Wars 2 as a Spartan Ops rarity. The Rookie from Halo 3 ODST, completing the and completing the team from Halo 3 ODST. And the Engineer, or Virgil, from Halo 3 ODST. I think this one's Virgil at least. I could be wrong. And it's not covered in spikes, so it's not any of the random engineers you see in the missions. Next up we got Captain James Cutter from Halo Wars. Cat from Halo Reach. Story so far from Halo 2, Mark of Shame, which is a new one. Story so far from Halo 3, we trade one villain for another. Another new story so far, our new number 6 from Halo Reach. An overshield of Cortana from Halo 2 Anniversary. The Jackal from Combat Evolved, a new one. And Sergeant Major Avery Johnson from Halo 3. Alright, from Halo 2 Anniversary, the Master Chief. From Halo 3, Prophet of Truth. Story so far from Combat Evolved, The Flood. This is a new card. Story so far from Halo 5, Covenant's End. Another new one from Halo Wars 2. We're going to build a halo. Great Journey rarity for The Way the World Ends. George from Halo Reach. And Chuck Luck from Halo Infinite. Alright, next packs we start with the Master Chief from Halo 5 Guardians. Then Decimus from Halo Wars 2. Anew, the story so far from Halo 3 ODST. Oni Alpha Sight. Here's the front. Here's a better look at the back. I think I did that one too quickly. A new story so far from Halo 4. The Foreigners have been dropped for some reason. No, that's not what it says. Just... Right. The Forerunners have returned. Halo Infinite, the story so far. Consequences. Then we got our active camo card from Halo 2 Anniversary, the Arbiter, Thelvetamine. Then we got the Arbiter Ripa from Halo Wars. And Cortana from Halo Combat Evolved. Alright, first we start with Dutch from Halo 3 ODST. Promethean Knight from Halo 4. A new story so far from Halo 2. This ring will make us brothers. Story so far from Halo 5 Guardians. When Master Chief goes AWOL. Halo Reach Winter Contingency. Cortana Spartan Ops rarity from Halo 2. Professor Anders from Halo Wars 2, and Arbiter Thelvetamine from Halo 3. Alright, last two packs. Harbinger from Infinite. Alice from Halo Wars. Story so far. Love at Long Range from ODST. You're going to see Infinity from 4. House of Reckoning from Infinite. A Banished Dreadnought. War Machines. The Librarian from Halo 4. And the Elite from Combat Evolved. I'm gonna try a card trick on this one. Alright, Captain Veronica Dare from ODST. Brute from ODST. Kelly from Halo 5 Guardians. Prophet of Truth from Halo 2. Halo 2 Anniversary, Don't Make a Girl a Promise. Halo 3, Full Contact Safari. Halo Wars 2, Enduring Conviction. Halo 5 Guardians, a new one. And that's the last one. Cryptum with Spartan Ops rarity. Yep, that was everything. Here's another look at all the active camos we got. We got Chief, Arbiter, Tartarus, Anders, Captain Cutter, and Let Voria. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you. Well, we also got. Oh, I'm gonna go over the weapon drops as well. The Incineration Cannon, Covenant Carbine on the Assault Rifle, and Banished Dreadnought, Shadow of the Tent, and the Saber from War Machines. And a Cortana Redemption card. Alright, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.